Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views. Today is June 21st, 2011, the first day of summer. So let's go right into the charts here. It looks like the futures are trading higher by about 7 points this morning. A nice little rally on hand. That could only mean one thing, that the U.S. dollar index is trading lower. And let's go right to a U.S. dollar index chart. And you'll see right here, the dollar is trading down about 32 cents this morning. So futures are getting a nice little pop. It looks like all eyes are on two things right now. Tomorrow afternoon, you're going to have the Ben Bernanke rate decision and policy statement. He'll be holding a press conference. That's his new way of doing an FOMC meeting. Holds a press conference after he releases the interest rate decision, and he'll make some he'll make some statements, and then he'll take some questions from reporters. So that's a new thing. His second ever press conference after a FOMC meeting. And right now, everybody's waiting on this Greek vote coming out this afternoon, East Coast time. I guess it's going to be around a little in the evening in European time. But nonetheless, it's a confidence vote in Parliament. I've never heard of it. I don't know about it all that much. But it's going to be whether Greece is able to borrow more money. By the way, Greece did borrow money this morning. They did some short-term paper, so they did borrow some money this morning. But we'll see how this all plays out. The data out of Europe is really just getting worse by the day. So maybe we're in for a short-term rally here because this Greek vote, confidence vote, will get passed. I really can't make a lot out of it. All I'm going to tell you to do is just watch the U.S. dollar index and just trade opposite the dollar. Whatever the dollar does, the market will do the opposite. So dollar goes down, market goes up. Same old, same old. This is the story and the way the markets have been behaving for several years now, and I don't see any change until it tells us otherwise. So again, you do have this Greek vote this afternoon. That's what all eyes are on. And then Bernanke tomorrow afternoon at 2:15, he'll be holding a press conference regarding his interest rate decision. So we'll see where that takes us. We'll see how it plays out. Last night, you did also get a Fitch warning that the U.S. credit rating would be put on negative watch. So that's something to be aware of. But I don't think it'll affect the markets all that much. Everybody's looking to see if they get this debt ceiling raised by August 2nd. They've raised it 70 times already prior, so there's been 70 times the debt ceiling has been increased. I don't see why they won't make it 71, but you never know. You never know what will happen out there. Again, we'll just see how this market all plays out. A couple things to go over real quickly. The Asian markets last night really had a good night. You had the Nikkei up about 1.1%. The Hang Seng was up about 1.1%, and you had the Shanghai up about 1%. The Sensex, which is India, which really got hit the night before, traded up about 0.3%, and then you had Australia, which was up about about 1.1%. So very, very good moves in Asia last night. Broad-based rally across the board. Whenever you see the Shanghai index higher, first thing you want to do is look in the U.S. markets the next morning. You can look at stocks like Freeport-McMoRan. They should be trading higher. Sure enough, Freeport-McMoRan is trading higher. Closed at 47.41. Today's trading at 48.03. Cleveland Cliffs is another stock that usually will do well. That stock yesterday closed at 82.20. Today it's trading at $83. So you're going to watch all the leading commodity stocks. Let's take a look at U.S. Steel. U.S. Steel's even catching a little bit of a bid. And this stock is, been in the gutter lately in a big downtrend, hitting new lows. But U.S. Steel is trading higher this morning by about 40 cents. So you're getting some decent moves out of the commodity names. And anytime you see the Shanghai index, I normally flock right to the commodity stocks the next morning. So again, you'll at least get initial moves higher in the morning to start the day, and then if the dollar index gains some strength or rallies up, they'll deflate. The commodity stocks will deflate and trade lower. But for the meantime, watch those stocks in the morning. There could be some trades there, as they'll usually be strong as long as the dollar is going down and the Shanghai index was very, very strong. Some other stocks that you do want to take a look at today, in my opinion, will be Walgreens. Stock reported earnings this morning before the bell, and they see the stock is selling off. Traders and in the money stocks, we were long Walgreens, got out of the stock yesterday ahead of earnings, as you never know what earnings can do. And sure enough, the stock is trading down to around 43.09. So again, good prudent decision to always never trade earnings and to get out of a stock before earnings are released. And you see that stock is getting hit pretty sharply. So that one is down. On the upside, you do have Best Buy. Best Buy is trading up a little bit. Now we'll see if that stock has a little bit more left in it. It's been beaten up. It's had rally as of late on the daily chart, so we'll see if it can move a little bit higher. But Best Buy is trading higher this morning, and we'll keep watch of that and take note of it. You also have, I think, Bed Bath & Beyond, BBBY, is also trading higher this morning at $55. So that's a nice little move there. And those are a couple stocks that I'm seeing that are reacting, at least initially, early. So nice move in Best Buy and Bed Bath & Beyond. Walgreens to the downside is trading lower. So there are a few stocks out there this morning that you want to be aware of. We have some economic data coming out right around 10 o'clock. It looks like you're going to have the housing price index that will be released. Existing home sales. That will be released at 10 o'clock. So we'll get some existing home sales data released at 10 o'clock. It looks like, I'm not really sure what the exact, but I believe that they're looking for around 4.7 million or so. So we'll see what the number comes in. I don't think it's going to be a big market mover. I think the only thing you need to follow right now at this time is really the U.S. dollar index. And even now, the futures are coming down a little bit as the dollar just caught a little bit of a bid. Not even a big bid. The dollar just inched up a little bit right here, and it just deflates the markets. Dollar up, market down. It's just that cut and dry, that simple. So let's not make too much out of it. I don't think we have to really look at too much today. As far as oil goes, you have the USO trading up just a little bit. You have gold trading up just a little bit this morning, and you have SLV catching a nice little bid, trading up and pulling back a little bit. So nothing really major there in any of these, gold, silver, or oil today. Let's just keep it, very close to the vest. Watch that U.S. dollar index. I don't know if we're going to get a lot of action. The market may stall out this afternoon just on the anticipation of the Greek confidence vote and also the Ben Bernanke testimony tomorrow after he releases his FOMC decision on interest rates. Okay, with that said, I think we'll leave it there. Those of you in the chat room, hope to see you all at 9:30. Have a great trading day and talk to you then.